The Old Farmer Scott Boehm coming up next.
Friends, if you want to do something new and different that you have never done before, let me suggest that you get out and vote. It's painless, it's easy, and good for you, too. You can vote any way you want. You can vote the bums in, or you can vote the bums out. And you can vote for a tax increase or tax decrease. Uncle Sam will be proud of you, and so will you. So walk right over to that voting booth and poke, punch, pull, or mark that box on that ballot. And friends, you'll be doing yourself a favor that won't cost a cent. And remember, call ahead if you're going out of town for that absentee ballot.
A message from sednews.org.
Which tool should you buy for brush and grass trim management? The Bauer Cordless String Trimmer or the Stihl KM-111 R-V trimmer? Each trimmer comes from a company with a totally different perspective in tool design. Which one is best for your needs? Stay tuned and see for yourself. I'm Scott Boehm. They call me the Old Farmer. For those who are new to the channel, it was turned on January 1st, 2020, so this is a brand new channel that you have discovered. They call me the Old Farmer because I grew up on a dairy farm where we grew our own feed for the dairy cows and horses. The only cash crop besides milk was wheat. I left for college and didn't return to the country for 47 years. All this time, when folks meet me, they think I'm a farmer. I guess I walk and talk like a farmer. Finally, I realized that I even thought like a farmer. So come along as we look at a couple of tools that could be used around the house or around the farm. Both tools are trimmers. The first is a Bauer Cordless String Trimmer, and the second one is the Stihl KM-111 R-V trimmer. The Bauer is battery and runs off of a 20-volt battery. Harbor Freight just has released a 5 amp hour battery and will soon release an 8 amp hour battery. The Stihl is a 2-cycle with switchable heads and a selection of attachments that could fill a good-sized shed. I have only one head and 2 different types of blades. The first blade is for large weeds such as thistle or burdock, and this one that you're seeing is for bushes and small trees. It's pretty much a circular saw blade on a stick. Later on, I'll show you the other attachments available for the Stihl KM-111. The Bauer from Harbor Freight runs for a decent amount of time on a 3 amp hour battery, which is enough running time for Mrs. Old Farmer and myself. For you younger folks, a 5 amp hour battery may give you a good run for your money. What can I say about Bauer? It's a string trimmer. No more, no less. I have used a bucket full of electric string trimmers, and the Bauer fits in well with the competition. Granted, with a Stihl you could take out all the scrub trees of a couple of inches or smaller, but the Bauer is light with a fair balance while holding it to trim. The 5 amp hour battery may make it balance a little bit better. It's quick to get started trimming, but it's for light weeds and grass. It does a poor job of getting grass through a fence, but this is true for all string trimmers. I would buy the warranty for this puppy because I'm having bearing rattle after 3 months with my Bauer hand vac. So get the warranty. It's a similar motor. Unless Harbor Freight comes out with a sturdier head for edging, I think the edging attachment gets in the way, and to be fair, other than edging grass, any string trimmer is not powerful enough when using plastic string to do true edging. From my point of view, it should have been left off, and I'll check with Mrs. Old Farmer to see if she wants me to remove it, which would lighten it a bit. She will not use the Stihl. She's actually a bit scared of the beast. I can see how it can be intimidating to some. As for the Stihl KM-111, what can I say? It's a Stihl. It works like a Stihl, with no surprises except it isn't well balanced and is far worse than the Bauer in balance and weight. You almost have to get the full chest harness if you wish to use it for any length of time, and of course it's two-cycle. It can be cranky even if it's been tuned up recently. The KM-111 has the same safety problem of spraying fuel when you open the cap as does the chainsaws. The Forestry Service stopped using Stihl chainsaws for this reason. I think Stihl came out with a half-hearted fix which did not satisfy the Forestry Service, so if you're interested, I would check it out. Two cycles are now getting strong competition from the battery systems, and with improved battery packs along with new technology for the motors, the battery systems are catching up with two-cycle. Personally, I want to step away from two-cycle. I had a Stihl MS-251 chainsaw that I never used, and I gave it to my neighbor who was a farmer. He helped me out of a problem, and I paid a ridiculously low amount. That's all he would take. So I tipped him with the chainsaw. I got it brand new and never fired it up once. I have picked up a Bauer chainsaw and found chains from Oregon that should work on it. I'll do a review on it soon. The Stihl KM-111 is a hard worker. As you can see, it can handle a good-sized bush, and even maybe a Clinton, although I haven't tried it on a Clinton yet. Let's run through the current attachments offered for the KM-111. I am told that the blower attachment is even more powerful than that of the backpack blowers. I don't know. I was told this by the store who sold me the trimmer. I looked at the price of the Stihl KM-111 battery alternative on the Stihl site. They must think we are stupid or something. They take $20 or so in batteries and slap a $5 controller on it. It's an AK-20 lithium-ion battery, 36 volt with 2.8 amp hours for $99. The battery Kombi system from Stihl at this time is $350. The rapid charger is $90. If they paid more than $5 for the charger from the factory that made it for them, I would be surprised. My conclusion, if you don't mind the hassle of two-cycle, get the Stihl KM-111 and get the Bauer string trimmer for the lighter jobs around the old homestead. I would have no problems with having a younger teenager use the Bauer. Maybe I would let an older teenager use the Stihl, but only with a string trimmer attachment. Both are good tools, both fit their niches very, very nicely. Well, this is the old farmer, Scott Bain. Be well.